Used Tesla prices are falling at a rate of 6 times more than the all other vehicles overall market. Value analyst posted this. I thought this was pretty interesting. Used Tesla fell at 6 times over the overall market, and Tesla's decline is accelerating. Specifically, Tesla resale values have dropped 7.3% compared to a 1.1% decline for the overall market. Cybertruck values have halved in 1 year. Yesterday, we found that $66,000 Foundation Series Cybertruck, crazy to see. And so this really begs the question, like, is it better to buy a new Tesla at 1.99% with full warranty, newest technology, and all these different things? Or is it better to get like a half price Tesla, a Tesla that is, $30,000 or $35,000 or even $25,000? Yaman loves posting these different Tesla Model Ys that are 2023, 2024. Look, $24,000 for a 2023, $29,000 for a 2024. So not even a year to 2 years old and already a fantastic price. But the flip side, you have to kind of look at the opportunity cost between the two of them. So I'll give you a quick rundown, especially if you're looking at used at, let's just call it $25,000 to $30,000, or new at what, $44,000. It sounds like you're spending way less money, but if you're going to be financing on both sides, you should look at how much you're going to be paying in total. So here's the first example when we're talking with a used Tesla vehicle. If you have to finance the full 30%, not putting like half down or anything, like, because we know used interest rates on a used Tesla or any used vehicle are going to be way higher. I mean, definitely you're not going to be able to get 0, 1.99 or even close to 5% on a used vehicle unless you use a credit union down below in our description at our Patreon group. But here is the quick math. So if you were to do this, I kept it with California sales tax and everything, the monthly payment on a 60-month term is $615. Total interest with everything, $6,000, $7,000, with total price after everything around $42,000. Of course, you can take this quick math yourself, put it in and plug it into your own auto loan calculator, whichever it may be, because everybody's situation is different. And depending on how much you're putting down, what type of finance you can get will also change as well. But if you take a look at this, we put the same similar numbers on a brand new Tesla. Of course, the new Tesla is going to be $50,000, but there is also a $7,500 federal tax credit, which will bring it down to $42,000. Of course, to get this 1.99 fantastic financing, you do have to put $10,000 down. And then let's also keep it at the same 60-month term just to see what it looks like. Sales tax and registration fees will keep it all the same here. And you can see the biggest thing is that your interest is way less in the type of money, but you still are spending a lot more, $50,500 over $42,000. So about an $8,000 difference between a used vehicle, which is the older legacy, we used to call it the old and busted, versus the brand new Tesla Model Y, which is going to have 4 years of warranty, 50,000 miles and everything. So there is a little bit of a difference that you have to figure out between the two. And really, every situation is going to be different between used, new, and whichever that may be. So certainly maybe take some of these numbers, do your own math to figure out which one is the best deal for you in terms of your buying history, your comfortability, and all these other different things with it. But if you're going to be buying one of these cheaper, low-cost, high-mileage Tesla vehicles like this 2020 Tesla Model 3 for $10,000 or this Model S for also $10,000, I strongly recommend some sort of warranty. And that's where our channel partner Amber comes into play. Amber is a month-to-month warranty for your Tesla, and unlike those other companies that will charge you $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 up front, Amber is month-to-month. Think of Amber like AppleCare, but instead of for your iPhone, it's for your Tesla vehicle. They've got 3 different types of packages right now: Basics, Essentials, and Premium. Basic starts at $65 a month, so definitely check out Amber down below in the description. Use our link to get a no-obligation quote for month-to-month coverage on your Tesla. You can see that Amber does have some benefits over the Tesla service warranty as well. So definitely thank you to Amber for partnering with us, and let's get on to the next topic.